Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hero RC. It is March 30th, about a quarter till 7 p.m., and I am back at it again with the Vanquish 410. This time, I'm going to put it to the test on Foxtrot Trail Course. No other changes have been made since the last video. I just wanted to see how it works on Foxtrot Trail Course with the setup. Here we go. It's a really cool looking vehicle though. I like that interior. Looks pretty nice. Steering wheel looks a little bit off, but it's okay. I'll work with that. I live with that. Nice modulation. And this transmitter has a lot of functions which I need to get into because I may be able to fine tune this vehicle just a little bit more. Nice turning radius with the big tires, nothing rubbing. So far, since I've driven it with the setup, the only thing I really kind of wanted to do is go full droop with the shocks. The shocks are just, they have a spring on the long part of the piston and a short one on the way it came out of the box. But I mean, it has got some good flex going on there. I thought about putting softer springs in it, but that would probably make it sit lower and maybe cause those tires to rub. But you know, only one way to find out is to do it. I'm gonna kick in music eventually. I just don't know when. I like my music. I had to leave work early today. I was not feeling well at all. I don't know what was going on. I had a headache from hell, felt weak, diarrhea. Don't know what the heck's going on. I feel better now, especially now that I'm out here getting some of this fresh air. Look at that baby creek. Nice. This is kind of tricky right here. The only reason why that big rock is on the side right there is to hold that little rock in place that the passenger tire is sitting over at this very moment. Because for that tire is needed, that rock is needed there. Nice. This spot here is kind of tricky here because it's narrow and sitting at an angle. But I tell you what, this 410 has a nice entrance point and a nice exit point. The way the bumpers are made on it, it's very nice. Look at that, boy. No problem. Okay, I'll take it on around. I'm gonna move this here over just a little bit so you can come off of that and go right into this turn right here. So we're gonna take it all the way around to the entrance over there and then come back, because both ways gives you some good lines. And this is a tricky line here because you have to have the brick tires planted just right on both bricks. to get up this hill. And these tires are so big. And then when you get to the top, you're going to have if you can do it just right, you can transition without dropping down into that little crevice where the passenger tire is. Nice, just like that. Keep it coming. Nice. You see my gimbal gets off. I don't know why. I like this camera. I might ought to look at the new one though. Well, I don't think you can buy them anymore though. No DJI products. I don't think you can buy anymore. This rock here is no problem. It wasn't a problem RTR for this vehicle. I don't think. I'd have to go back and look. The drag brake, nice. See how far to go before that weight pulled it on down. You ain't gonna pull it. Nice. Look at that boy. Got to keep my eye out for rodents or slimy critters, snakes, because the weather is warmed up and they're starting to move. We have a community Facebook out here, and we've always got somebody posting what's going on. We got suspicious people in the neighborhood, snakes, whatever's going on. Everybody pretty much keeps to themselves out here. I like that because I'm kind of a private person anyway. Maybe even antisocial. Professional at work, but antisocial at home. Leave me alone when I get home. I don't want to be bothered. I want to play with my RC cars all the time. No interruptions. Yeah. Look at that baby crew. Whew. I love this. And what makes it so cool about this hobby is that you take a vehicle and tweak it the way you want to tweak it and make it outperform the way it came from the factory. That is what's sweet about this, because this vehicle could not do none of this when I pulled it out of that box and brought it over here. Look at the modulation. Look at the flex. It's really flexing on these rocks. Man, then we're going to take it back the other way because, like I said, each side presents different lines. Yeah, I'm going to add some more rocks over here. This is going to be my 100% crawler course. Look at that back tire flexing and rubbing back there. That's why. All right, now this is tricky. You got to keep both tires, that passenger tire, front and rear, on that rock right there to get smoothly across. Which is really not a problem if your vehicle is tweaked right. Look at that boy. I almost messed that up. This one is pretty proper. Pretty proper. And you ain't got to go spend an arm and a leg to make them function like those tires. I think I spent $40 for the tires, the shocks. Let's put it all together. Shocks, tires, 120, interior 150. So this is probably about, and the wheel of rims, this is probably about a $700 vehicle now. But I mean, that's pretty damn good, I think, for what you would have to pay for one that already has all of this. You're talking about $1,000 or more. Look at that baby boy. Look at that turning radius, man. That is nice. All right. We're going to kick this back with music. Let's go.